Good morning. Hello guys. How we going? How we going? How we going today? Um, I'm just trying to set up the dual stream with the chats. Can YouTube chat for a sec? It says I'm offline. See if I can get this overlay working real quick. Hello frogs. Hello Olo. I'll just chat it myself. Does this overlay work? Doesn't look like it's picking up YouTube. Damn. I was so close. Okay, well, at least I attempted to try get YouTube chat. Chat settings. Let me just try for like 1 more minute. I'll see if I've done something wrong. Edit. Okay, interesting. I don't think it picked up YouTube. I feel like I might have connected the wrong channel. Oh no, this is the right channel. Okay, well, looks like my YouTube channel is just cooked. I might have to try something else. Okay, well, I guess I'll try it after the stream, but I got the link working. I'm not sure why YouTube isn't connected. It's not detecting it for some reason. Chat, stream. That's fine. I'm just using it. Link. Chat settings. It might only be Twitch chat today, guys. It's the only one I could test. Oh, well. It's not going to be like an insanely long stream anyway. I was hoping that would work. First try. Okay, let me just open chat. How are we going, guys? Let me get Twitch up. Is this the new streaming schedule? I don't have a schedule. I don't have a schedule. Not particularly. But okay. So I don't know, some of you guys were on earlier when I streamed, and we ran into a few issues, but they seem to all resolve themselves. So I queued a ton of stuff to try get another issue. Like any clogs or anything just not breaking. And I didn't run into anything. I like queued 10,000, 20,000 items of all the different arrays at once, and nothing happened. So what I'm suspecting a lot of things, but what I'm suspecting is that when I was adding these things and changing some of these nets, I might have connected like these IO ports to a different network, and they transported some cells that are not supposed to be there in, and that's why we're getting these weird double machine cells in here, and they weren't breaking because nothing could be put through. So I'm not too sure. So it seems like this design is good. But we'll be wary. We'll take note of those issues that we did have. I've started making a spreadsheet. Actually, yeah, I'll get my spreadsheet up just so I can track any issues we do come across, because if we do get some common ones, it's going to be a lot easier to figure out where the source issue is if I've wrote down all the issues. Okay, I've got a doc up that I'll just write them in. We'll keep testing it though. Let's add some more iron rods. And I feel like we might actually take this down. This setup here, I do want to compact it so it looks a bit nicer. And we can add more across here, here, and here. I don't know if we'll do that today, but maybe for the future we might do that so it looks a bit cooler. Yeah, let's queue like 10k iron rods. And let's queue like some engraver stuff. We're going to be messing around with the engravers a bit. So maybe not. Nah, we'll just do it. We'll do like 1,000 of this. And hopefully they all start going. I can't hear any audio for some reason. Can you guys hear audio? Can you guys hear the game sound? So I can't hear game sound. Okay, it seems like you guys can hear it. Why can't I hear it? Yeah. I guess I'm going to be playing with no sound. No sound gaming. Okay, I can hear it now. I can hear it now. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, and as you can see, they're all turned on. Yeah, it's going to be basically universal everything. So what my plan is here is we're going to move the engravers into here. So we can do all the bull recipes. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. We also might add some more machines. So we might add some macerators, some centrifuges, some sifters, and a couple more things because we're going to put Oreproc through here as well. This is kind of an insane idea, but that's going to be the ultimate test of reliability. The ultimate test. And it looks like our storage is actually full. So let's get some cells. Let's get some cells. We're going to need to add more cells because having a full storage can actually break our system. It can. So let's get some drives. Actually, there's some passive process just filling up our entire process, our entire storage. Just so annoying. But the only thing I can think of is titanium. That's the only thing that I've done. And we don't have that much titanium. We have like 20,000. I mean, that is a lot, I guess. But it's not enough to fill up this many cells. Oh, that's a restricted cell. It's probably useless. Probably useless in terms of this. And yes, I have been sorry for building universals for the past like 10 streams, but it's been fun. It's been fun. I promise I'll get to something different soon. And I am planning to make a video on this. I think it would be a good video showcasing this. Click U on the disk to see what's in here. Oh, wait, you can do that. Hang on. All right, let's see. What? Huh, you can do that? I had no idea. Why is there 20,000 netherrack? Okay, well, we know some of the issues. Let's see what's in here. 39,000 lithium? What's getting stored in here? What the frick? So it's like filled with netherrack and soul sand. Wow, I did not know that. What are the new ones getting filled up with? Soul sand. Random junk. Soul sand, netherrack. Soul sand, netherrack. Soul sand, netherrack. Soul sand. Holy shit. So sad. So sad, netherrack. Who is dumping all this shit into main? Holy crap. Everything is so sad. Netherrack and stone. Goose. Goose. Goose, there's 200,000 so sad in here. And 194,000. Oh my god. Okay. Well, let's fix that real quick. Fucking hell. Okay. Let's put those into super chests. We're gonna figure out the culprit first. I'm assuming it's something in here, yeah. Why is there no redstone control? Why is there no redstone control? Or void cell or something. Is this just getting dumped into main? Oh my god. Okay, I'm setting this to goose. What? 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 Wondered why our storage was full. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we know where the issue is. So let's try to fix it, I guess. We'll just make a subnet here. And we'll add these down. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to get some storage buses. We're going to take this. We can take it off main. It's fine. It's an easy fix. It's just, yeah. This is bad practice. This is bad practice, guys. Guess I can try to teach you what good practice is. So normally when you have some sort of passive process, you want to store it within a subnet at the setup, right? Or you could do it in some bulk storage, but you don't normally want all your passives overflowing into mainnet, where your storage is just gonna fill up. It's just gonna fill up, which can be an issue. Like these things should have overflow voiding as well, and when you connect them directly to main, that's not gonna happen. Let's get some cables. And let's get a storage bus. And let's get some quartz fibers. Okay, let's connect these. So what we're going to do is we're going to mine this. We're going to right click this, put this, this, and then we're going to connect these up here. And these are going to be insert only. So we're going to do priority 2, priority 1. No, that's the last priority. So this should start filling up with some junk. It's not powered yet. Okay. We have to power this subnet. We might need a couple more, because I think there's more output than just what I've got. Okay, this can fill up with netherrack. This can fill up with endstone. And I believe these things can drop like nether quartz and obsidian, so we should get some super chests for that as well. Super chest. And then we're kind of just stuck with a bunch of shit in mainnet, but it's fine for now. As long as we don't get any more, it's okay, I guess. Sorry, this is what you have to deal with sometimes. It's okay. We actually do want this bidirectional. Yeah. I just realized. Yeah, we could move it back. Yeah, we're gonna filter these just so in case we somehow use it all, um, it won't get destroyed. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, let's do this. And we have to make sure that we don't have any more outputs. I think this is all the outputs there are. An obsidian. Oh shit, we don't want that. We want nether quartz. An obsidian, okay. So we're gonna chuck the nether quartz in here. And that can be for obsidian. There we go. Okay. So this should be solved now. Should be dumping everything into main. And that should be exposed. We want bidirectional here. Let's filter. We don't even really need to filter. Is there any reason we filter? Not really. As long as these can... Why are these creating item drops? Is this even like built right? Middle storage bus for endstone is soul sand. Oh, let's check. Oh yeah, it is. Thank you. There we go. That's probably what's stuck in the pipes. Let me press N. Let's see if... Okay, now it should be fine. We shouldn't even be using pipes. Whatever. 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 Okay, that's sure. That's sure. We'll forgive them. We'll forgive them. That should be solved for a little bit. We could... Actually, let me do something real quick, guys. I'll show you how to clear your subnet out. Or your whole net out of something. Okay. We're gonna use an IO port. I'm sure many of you are familiar since I've been messing around with them for the past like decade. And we're gonna do this. So we're gonna put this storage bus here, right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna filter it for soul sand. No, we're not doing it this way. Let's do it the other way. Let's get an interface. Shit, why is this stuck here? Let's get an interface, right? We're going to expose a subnet to mainnet right here by filtering it with soul sand, obsidian, and stone. That's stardust. And stone. And stone. Nether quartz. And netherrack. Netherrack. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place an IO port here, right? With a quartz fiber just to give the subnet a little bit of power. And then we're going to pull out all of these items into storage cells. And then we're going to shove them back in the other net. So these are fully out of our storage because we don't really want these in our storage. Does this even work? Actually, yeah, it does work. Nice. So then what you can do is you can press U on these cells. Oh, it's filling it up with stone. Hang on. I wonder, maybe this doesn't work. I was kind of hoping it did. Why is it filling up with stone? Why is it filling up with stone? There shouldn't be anything. Okay, let's go in the terminal. There shouldn't be anything in this subnet. I thought this would work. Oh shit, not that one. It should work. Why is it pulling out stone? There's only stuff here. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's because I didn't have the setting right. So put it on extract only. We're gonna have to put these back into mainnet. Let's get another. Oreproc. Sorry, I think. Literally just came back from rock climbing. I got cooked. Fuck, my hands are all ripped. All right. Yeah, let's put it here, and we'll shove these cells back in. We'll get an acceleration card. We don't really have any bigger cells. I guess we could use block cards. Block cards. Cell card. What are they called? Block cell. Block cell. These things. Let's craft a few. These block cells are really good. They hold so many items, and they're really cheap to make. So hopefully we can get some. I do have some spare up here actually. Maybe we won't even get to Universal today. Yeah, we got some up here. So we'll use these and we'll try clear our net out. There we go. They can only hold one item though. Oh shit. My lag didn't like me shift clicking them out. Give me a second. Oh, okay, hang on. Any tips for a solo playthrough? Just getting into MV, but you're feeling like you're struggling for resources? First time playing? By the way, Project Singularity has inspired you. Nice, let's go. Fire. A is off. One sec. That doesn't look good. It looks like we might have over amped cables. Draw. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. We might have overamped a little bit. Let's see if we can fix that. Surely 96 volts is enough. Okay, well, it should be back. I'm struggling. Yeah, well, I didn't set this up. I don't know why they're not using that. Playing with noob GTH players. No, I'm joking. It's true. Okay, let's extract all of this. So IO ports actually do use a lot of AE power, so that's probably why it overamped, especially when you're using acceleration cards to transfer lots of items. Because our universal setup only transfers like one cell at a time, it uses like fuck all. So we don't have to ever worry about it really. In cases like this, we do. Like Oreproc, we might. So what we're going to do is we're just going to chuck this directly on top. We should have enough channels. And we're just going to shove these into their cells. With those. Is it possible to play GTH on Linux? Yeah, it should be. I have a couple friends that play on Linux. When's the server upgrading? Probably in 2.9. I don't think it'll be upgrading. There's no point really. Okay, we'll just take this all out. Steel is the main thing. Steel's the main thing you're running out, I'm guessing. Well, how do you get titanium for parts? We're getting titanium. I'm cooking it passively. We're getting titanium from Stabilo. I'm just level maintaining it to 100,000. I'm getting these really weird spikes. Not sure if you can see it, but yeah. And I'm just got it passive in this LCR right here. As you can see, it's tetrachloride. It's pretty good. It's a good recipe. Titanium dust to the tetrachloride or whatever. And we have quite a lot of titanium. We have 22,000. So we're doing pretty well on titanium. Okay, looks like it's all extracted. Let's see. And now look how nice our storage is. Look how nice it is. Let me screenshot. Oh my god. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good now. We don't have to keep constantly adding cells to storage. Well, that's how you diagnose a storage issue, guys, if you ever need to. And we'll just dump these back into those chests. Cool. What do block container cells do? They can store 500,000 of one item. Yeah, and they're very cheap, so highly recommend using them. So they're just like high storage single item. Yeah, high single item storage. That's what you could say. All right, time to actually hook up some things. All right, we'll go look at what we need to be done for our clean room universal, and then we're going to start looking into Oreproc and how we're going to integrate that into our current design. I think Oreproc will have some chances to kill itself. So it's going to be a nice test. It looks like everything is still on doing these engraved chips, and nothing has broke so far from what I can see. Everything is running except this one, but our AE2 did just die. So that is definitely the reason why it didn't finish processing. Yeah. All right, let's just fix those up. Let's fix that one. An A2 dying, yeah. There's not really much we can do about that and it breaking our setups. Okay, nice, cool. Is this Universal 2.0? This is my own design. I haven't read the 2.0 thread yet, so I know it is fairly similar probably. So I'm using IO ports. All right. So for this, we just need to connect the IO ports to the correct things. I think I already connected this. Yeah, I've already connected this to here. So we're going to have to work out how to connect this cell input. So I think there's these white ones, these white inputs directly to, oh, we need to fix that. We need to add some cables for that. Let's do that now. We need to connect that directly to the engravers, and we need a clean way to do that. And then it's basically ready. We also have to get power there as well, which might be an issue. All right, let's go from behind and we'll go up. Bang. Nice. And we do, yeah, that's totally fine. Again, these really bad lag spikes. What the heck? Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Now, how are we going to do this? So the current way we're outputting cells for the engraver, right? The laser engraver is going downwards and it's outputting into this central subnet. So what we want is we're going to want this right here to output into that subnet down there. So we're going to need some sort of logistics to pull these cells out into their own subnet. And how we're going to do that cleanly, I don't know. I don't know just yet. I'm thinking. Because we can pull it out from the front. But it's a little bit ugly, and I didn't really account for it in my design. So, yeah. What we could do is we could bring this PTB to the front. Oh, my lag. We might restart a game. And we could move the default route to the front, and then we could have a secondary route here. And at least that would be a little bit cleaner. I think we might do that. Because we are going to want... We're going to want cutting machines engravers and circuit assemblers in the clean room, right? So we're going to want a few things. You trying to finish this by tomorrow? Yeah, ideally I want to finish this by tomorrow. So I think we might do that just so we can have multiple outputs on our things. I'm going to quickly restart my game, actually, just because this memory leak is really weird. I'm not used to leaking like this, but not sure why it just happened because it is a fresh client. I just did turn on my PC and just start streaming. Oh yeah, have you seen 2.9 where they cooked Essentia storage? So we're not going to be able to store Essentia as supercritical fluids in 2.9. So we're going to have to change up our storage a bit when we update. But 2.9 is still quite a while away, so we're obviously going to be off that. But that's just funny. Can you just item P2P machine for cleanroom out instead of interfacing it into main distribution there? Yeah, I'm just gonna, it will be its own P2P, but I do need to put the distribution net P2Ps there. That's what I'm planning to do. I'm just moving the other ones so it does look neater when I do it. Yeah, Essential Storage is fine. No one is freaking using the super critical shit except us. Legit no one. So we're just going to have another distribution net here. Another line of cables so I can have different sorts of distribution nets because I'm going to want more than one. Or I want the ability to have more than one, but we're going to have one main one, obviously. So let's remove these signs. And where are these actually connected? That's chill. Okay, that's good. Shit. That's gonna fuck it up. That's gonna fuck it up. No, 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 no. It's not, nothing was running. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I got scared for a second. Okay, we're just gonna change this so it's at the front of the machines. And we need to remove these conveyors. And put them towards the front. And we're not going to do the engraver one. And we are going to shove this like this, like that. We're going to keep all of them except the engraver, and I think this is the engraver one, so we're going to take that one as well. We're going to do that, and then we're going to do export, 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 export. We're going to go interface, 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 interface. Quartz fiber, 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 quartz fiber. Cable, 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 cable. And then we're gonna go another hull right here. And we're gonna go, and we're gonna put a import cover, and that should be export. Awesome. Then we're gonna make another P2P net, and this is just gonna go straight to the clean room. If we have a different color. What stage is it? We are HV tier, I'm assuming. Assuming that's what you're asking. P2P. Do you think crystalline Essentia? I actually do think it is really good. Because you got the Essentia crystallizers, right? I was actually really tempted to use them. What are they called? Crystallizer? These things. These things are actually kind of nutty. They turn all your liquid Essentia into physical Essentia. The shards. I don't know how slow they are, but they sound really good for early game. And we could just store Essentia in like drawers. And it's going to be pure Essentia. On the downside, you have to resmelt it, but like that's fine, right? All right, let's get an interface. Yeah, we're currently limited to HV, yeah. HV technology, we're pushing the boundaries. And this is going to be our Cleanroom subnet. I don't think any of these are going to be offline online, so let's connect it. Connect it down here. Boom. This should be connected to the subnet again. And then this will be the engravers. I'm going to double check. Yep. And we're going to connect this one. ME P2Ps. We are going to want some sort of subnet. So let's make another subnet. This is so ugly. This is so ugly, dude. I really want to redo this so badly. Fuck. Okay, fuck it. This is so ugly, dude. Crystalline Essential is always too slow. Okay, I see. Yeah, I was wondering why like no one used it. I've never tried it before, but okay, we'll add another subnet under here. Sorry, Goose, I'm destroying your buildings. It's alright, you deserve it for what you just did to me. Okay, let's get some controllers. And hopefully we can hook these up relatively quickly. They're the same process as everything else. Honestly, actually, let's get a quartz fiber. And we'll hook them on the side. Quartz fiber. I really wish a quartz fiber and a dense cable could fit in between each other's. That would be a nice addition. We're going to go like this, this. And then we're just going to have two P2Ps running down this side. I'm going to hook this one up. Ah, frick. Whatever. That's linked. And then we're going to link this one down here. We're going to link it to both input nets. So this is an input net. And that's an input net. And that should be totally fine. And then these ones, we can link to the output nets. Let's get some lime cable. And that should be all we need. Is there any other nets that we are missing? I don't think so. That's what you did by using the disintegration focus. I wonder if can you automate disintegration focus? Probably not. I don't actually know how it works. Is it do you drop items on the floor? Then you disintegrate it, or is it like inward blocks? I've never actually used it. Okay, nice. That should be the output. Is that output now? Hang on. Is that output or input? That's output. That's an output. Oh, we also need this on the output net. Shit. We'll check how many channels are valid. Wait a second. Wait. We put these on the wrong net, did we? Shit, I put that on the wrong net. Okay, give me a sec. Let's see if we can find another output that's not being used. Too many things on the output net. Oh shit. Too many channels. Too many channels here. Holy moly. Alrighty, and then we'll get one here. So cursed. I'll redo this in my own time. I just want these connected. Alright, this should be enough channels for 32. We're definitely using... I could probably just combine all those, to be honest. Whatever. They should be connected. Let's just double check. It's always good to double check your P2P connections. That one is unlinked. Okay. That one is linked correctly. Let's check these ones. Those are all linked correctly. So we'll get the link for this. We'll link it to this one again. We'll check we're linking the right one. We'll right click it there. Fuck, we right clicked the wrong one. Fuck. Oh god, okay. We want this P2P here. I really wish we had wireless hubs and wireless right now. But so be it. That's the right one. Okay, now let's connect it. Oh my god, did we link the wrong one again? Books are for nerds? Yeah, no one reads the Thaumanomicon. Wait, what's happening? What's happening? Current solution is jamming a ton of output buses in the vac freezer. What is happening? What is happening in chat? What the frick? I've cooked the inputs, dude. I've cooked the inputs. Oh my god. Okay, wait. We were filtering the output storage. Okay. This one is an output. This one, I believe, is an input. Let's just double check that. The storage buses on that, so that's definitely an input. And this one's an input. So this one is an output, right? Okay, let's hope that changes. Yeah. And now we will get this one. So it's confusing as fuck. And this should be good. And then now we just have to wrap power into here. We should be good. We'll just connect this one here. There we go. Awesome. And there we go. And then we click this. Okay, awesome. That's correct. All right. Now we need to route power. All the logic is done. So if we queue engraver stuff should start going engravers. But we need to get at least an 8 amp diode, if that's a thing. Cable diode, 16 amps. Okay. We'll get a 16 amp cable diode, or we just pull it from here. I guess we can just pull it from there. It's gonna look ugly, but nah, we'll get a new one. We'll get a new one. We're not that broke. Diode, 16 amp. 12 amp diode. Damn. Didn't even know you could have a 12 amp diode. So the thing with the clean room, I don't think you can quick switch a clean room out. Which is kind of annoying, but we'll deal with it. Let me put my iron axe back in my inventory. Okay. And we'll connect this up. Yep. We'll turn our clean room back on. It does 0% efficiency. It even has maintenance. That's why none of the circuits are crafting. Oh, I know why. I know why now. All right, let's get our maintenance focus. And we'll pop that bad boy in. I love the sound effects. Okay, and everything should be ready. We just need to hook that power up and we're good. We're going to need a bigger spline. Even with superconductor, it's kind of shit. We have a lot of superconductor though, so we could upgrade the power spline again if we wanted to. How much is here? Only 12 amps. We do have a battery buffer that's not too bad. Okay, we're gonna combine these. We're gonna shift. Oh, that's only maximum 12 amps though. Fuck. That's shit. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. We can remove all the laser engravers from the array that we have. Mega spoilers for a Goose watcher. Hey, Goose hasn't partaken in this. Goose doesn't even know I've done this just yet. The last time Goose logged on was 5 days ago. So Goose hasn't been on for 5 days. And I've done this within a couple days. I don't know what Goose is up to in the series though, so I have no idea. Okay. This should be ready to go. We can try queue some engraving things. We just want queue ones that are specific for the clean room. I think it should work. If it works first try, I'm going to be very happy. I'm going to be very happy. Technically, we are losing a little bit of efficiency because we're not utilizing 16 arrays. I just realized. Some of these are broken. Are those the ones that I manually switched out? Hang on. Oh, we got 2 cells imported in them for some reason. Okay, well, we've run into an issue. Am I participating in the moon event? Hopefully. You're not caught up on his vids either. You thought you would pop and get a fresh fix of New Horizons. Let's go. Well, you're in for an exciting treat with Universal Automation. It's not fully consistent yet, as you can see. I'm still ironing out some bugs. It looks like an engraver has broken too early. Okay, we're just going to shove that cell in. And what happened to here? I'm going to take it as the network got cooked. For now, because all 3 of these just happened at the same time. We need to add some dense cell. I don't know how we can add dense cells to the network. I don't even know if that's possible at this tier. But is there a way to add energy buffers in AE without dense cells? I don't think so. Because dense cells are not out here, I think. The LUV circuit, these ones, oh no, these ones are out here, sorry. These ones are out here, so we can spam these. So maybe we do pattern these and we spam them. It's probably a good idea. Yeah, we should do that. Okay, let's craft those. Let's get a little bit of those going, just so we limit one of our sources of error. We shouldn't run out of power though too often. And we can chuck these in our universal assembler, which is nice. Assembler. Okay, we'll make some energy cells. I think we're going to need to put a compressor. We need to put compressors in our universal, even though it doesn't need to be universally automated. Oh, aluminium cables. Shit. We don't have 8 times. All right. Molten rubber, how many is that? That is 3. Rubber, let's get... We're running out of rubber. Well, let's pattern 3 in that. Do that. I can't wait till we can get actual fluid crafting. This is going to be so nice. So any of these we don't need. Basically need all of these. Let me think. Do we have a pattern? No, we don't. I wish we had a pattern guide. You used to play these mods without wikis? Yeah, I think the Thaumonomicon is probably one of the best in-game guides out of all the magic mods. I think it's the best. I mean, the Britannia lexicon is pretty good. Oh. The Britannia lexicon is actually really good. All right, I might just need to make another interface with blocking mode. Not the end of the world, I can do that. I do want to omega parallel these, because these are going to rate limit our universal setup by quite a lot. So we might just be waiting on fluid assemblers and it will cook our crafting speeds. But maybe I'll do that later. Okay, that should be fine. Aluminium cable, and we do not have 8 times circuits pattern just yet. Because I don't have a wire mill that supports that yet. Oh, sorry, wire mill. Oh, Jelag's on. Jelag's been grinding down. We could add support for it. May as well, I guess. It's always impossible to find stuff in the lexicon. I mean, there's a search button. I do use the search button. Okay, we're gonna add some more things to the wire. We're gonna add 2 more layers. Let's get some those. I need so many components. This is the only problem with this setup, is that it can take a while to actually set it up. It's not easy to add something. It's easy if you have spare layers, but it will take time. So let's go to a wire mill. I think this is the wire mill. Forming press. This is one of these are the wire mills. Mixer, bender, wire mill, and we add 2 more layers. So we'll go like this. We'll go like this. Shit. Go like that. Then we'll add this. 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 Oh, it doesn't let you. Okay. Let's remove that for now. This. We need storage buses. Let's get that. I mean, it's not that bad to add another layer. It's just a lot of components. It's just a lot of components. Bang, bang. And these are going to be filtered with ME cells. So let's get that same filter. Let's make sure it's priority 1000. We'll go bang, 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 bang. Easy enough. And then the MHS can go like this, this. We have the paintbrushes on hand, luckily. And go blue, red. And we'll turn these around. Turn the holes so they go this way. And we go bang, bang. We'll do the conveyors last. Boom. 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 Don't have that color. I need more ME chests. ME chests and blue cable. I just realized I can just middle click off it, so it makes it a lot easier. We also have to configure those IO ports, because they're probably cycling empty cells now, and that's not a good thing. No, they're not. Okay, good. Configure those. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Oh my god. Not again. No meowing. Oh, I did get the MHS. Nice. We're gonna go blue, red. Not again. It's gonna turn into this morning. Okay. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Oh my god. Put that there. And I think that's done. I think that's set up. Okay, that was the fastest. It's almost set up. I forgot about this. Almost set up. Okay, cool. And this one. And this one. Okay, now it's set up. And we need blocking mode. And to relabel these guys. Where's our quartz knife? Let's go get a quartz knife. And let's go get blocking mode. And let's get some cells. Okay. Quartz knife. Let's make a new one. All of this just to automate another circuit. That's true. We need to get some programs cells. Let's grab these. They're not going to be lathe anymore. These are going to be circuit 8 and circuit 16. We're probably going to want a circuit 12 as well. Fuck. Whatever. Why does Jetlag always sleep? Does anyone know? Is he doing bees or something? Is it mobs? I don't know. Okay, let's get... It's going to be YML. Didn't want to change to my name. Probably mobs, yeah. I would suspect so. Can you not rename twice in the Forge chart? Oh, wait a minute. Is that a thing? Let's get some circuits. All right, this is probably going through the universal setup. And wait a minute. Was this our fault? Or was this A2 fault? Was this our fault or A2's fault? Because this one thinks the machine is broken. Is that our fault or A2's fault? This one also thinks it's been broken. Why isn't it getting... A2's fault. Okay, why is this missing a channel? Why is it missing a channel? Device missing channel. Are we out of channels on here? Wait, let me look. We're out of channels. Shit, what? Holy shit, we're out of channels. Holy crap, okay. How do we run out of channels on this? What the frick? Okay. Oh my god, I didn't realize we would run out of channels like ever on a carrier net. Holy shit. Okay. I guess we take it from this side. And then we do some jank to move this away. Holy fuck, okay. This universal's gotten big. And now you know it's gotten big. And you've run out of freaking carrier net channels. Okay, we just need to connect it to here. So we'll run it all the way down here. Emma is doing single block automation in Ivy run. Oh, nice. I hope she doesn't run into as many errors as me. I mean, I haven't been too bad. Like, honestly. Dense cable. But yeah, it's got to be a lot of trial and error. Why hasn't been too terrible? Okay, at least we know that this wasn't a actual problem with our setup. Hopefully that connects straight again. Nice. And we'll have to reset those machines. When did we add more channels to that? Probably when we added P2Ps or something. I don't know. Oh, we did add a single P2P, so probably took it from here. All right, so this should be good now. There we go. We're good. And all of these are probably going to be broken because of that. So we're going to have to rotate these around. We should probably add like a button or something that can reset this. At the moment, I have to do this. It's not too bad, but... Oh, that one was already processing, lol. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Oh, we're gonna have to change all the engravers as well. But what were we fixing before? Oh, we're adding more wire mill stuff. For something. For aluminium wires for dense cells. Okay, that's exactly what we're doing. Okay. We're doing it here. Okay, let's go get some restricted cells. That's what we're gonna need. And we're making these program circuits. Now I remember. Sorry, it took me a while to to figure out what we were doing. Okay, we're gonna want circuit 8 and circuit 16. We're also gonna want circuit 12 at some point, which I just forgot about. So we should have made 3, but it's fine. And we're gonna rename them in here. We're gonna go wire mill. Wire mill. We're going to filter them. High priority sticky card. Let's go get a sticky card. Clear that facade. Sticky card. Sticky card. And we need some restricted cells. So let's get some cells. So workbench. Bang, bang, 1, 1. Should be on copy mode. So we should be good. And we got the quartz knife that we wanted. Awesome. And we need the storage buses. Awesome. So we're going to add... Hopefully nothing gets filtered into here, which it probably has already. No, not yet, because we are on 0. We're not on a high priority. So when we have a 0 priority something, nothing's going to go in here. Because mainnet is at 1 priority. So what we're going to add into here is we're going to add those circuits that we made. So circuit 8, we're going to sticky card it. We're going to put it on 1000 priority. And then for this one, we're going to do another sticky card. We're going to do circuit 16. And we're going to do 1000 priority. And then this, we've already got cells in there, but for some reason that they haven't put up. I'm not too sure why. Let's double check. All of this for dense cable. Let me check if we have cells free in here. We are out of cells. Wow. Okay. We might need to add some cells to our nets, which is not an issue. But everything in here should be set up except for this. This. And we're going to need advanced blocking. And we're going to rename this to circuit 12. And we need to put these inputs in. Okay, awesome. And then we're done. So wire mill 12, 8, sorry. And then wire mill 16. Cool. So let's shove these in here. They should be good. Let's see if we have any spare cells that we can use. Just so we can start buffering. 1K. Universal. If we need more housings, we can go to Soy's base. But we'll check the chest first before we go. There should be some in here probably. Oh, there we go. Not a very free inventory, but she'll do the job. And we're just going to craft a bunch more. What is the keybind? I can't. Okay. I swear the keybinds change every time. I can just do this. I can't even hold it down. I used to be able to hold this down. Whatever. Okay, let me spam it. right, let's end this up and let's shove these all into here. Those should all get distributed throughout the subnets and hopefully into the ones that we just added. And there you go, you can see them. So like left. And we do need to add conveyor modules, I just realized. Okay, let's go get some conveyors. How many conveyors do we have? We wouldn't have too many left over because I've used so many. Like so many. Yeah, we're running out. Okay, we're going to have to queue quite a few more. I'll probably remove the pattern. All right, so we're going to get import, 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 export, export, and export. And we're also going to want export, export. These should start filling up. Should go into here, and they're going to start waiting for patterns. We're going to put the blocking cards in here. Boom. And then we're going to configure this on blocking mode. And now we can finally pattern those. What a long journey for adding an interface. Yeah, next time I think we should just map out better how many interfaces we want per machine so we don't have to keep adding them. Because it's much easier to build like a million at once. And I think it's easy to fuck up if you keep adding them. Okay. Let's pattern the 8 times aluminium wire. Let's see if we can run it through the array. Bang. Let's put 8 in the pattern. And we'll go wire mill. 8. There we go. And we'll see if we can run these energy cells. We'll try and make like 20 of them for now. Okay, let's see if it starts. Should be good. I hope. I really hope it works first try. So which things are in the universal array? So the wire mill is what we're looking for. Hopefully they craft. I think the seeds are also in the universal array. If I remember correctly, I think they're a mixing recipe. They're an assembler recipe, yeah. They're an assembler recipe that's... This is not a good sign. I see things on, so... Did I not pattern these right? Did I not make the pattern correct? Didn't make the pattern correct? What's the freaking pattern? This should be fine. Oh, I put a fucking restricted cell on here. Wait, no I didn't. Yes, I did. Fuck me. Fuck. Fuck. Fucking dumb Isaac. Shit, dumb duck. Fuck. Okay, watch out, watch out. Okay, that should fix itself now. I didn't think blocking mode would push into something if it is restricted. Or I guess we can just yeet them out. Because there's going to be quite a few that are queued. Like a lot of cells that are queued. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be more than quite a few, actually. Oh my god. Well, at least we know they came through. So don't mess up a pattern in a universal array. That's universal single block array. Okay, and this one. Yeah, I did put lights on it. So you can see when it's processing. Yeah, when it's trying to process, I guess. Where you don't pattern it with one ingot. Or you don't put a restricted cell on the input of one ingot. So everything fucks up, but we're good, we're good. I don't know how many cells buffer. There's no way there's like more than 30 cells. Okay, I think they're finally fixed. What happens when you run out of space in the crafting interface for a row? What do you mean by that? You just branch out one more. So I made it so that you can branch these out infinitely this way. So we can just add more interfaces infinitely. So it's really easy to use. How was bouldering? Bouldering was good. I tore my hands up though, so got a fucking a big rip, but sure. I don't normally get those. All right, let's try. These seeds should have gone through the assembler though. So let's investigate why that hasn't happened. Because the assembler is a slightly different setup. Why aren't these exporting? So this is the assembler that I think it's... Oh, it's not even going through this. What assembler is that going through? Where is that going? Where is that going? I can't even like... With this thing, you can't see where the interface is. Maybe in this terminal? Yeah, we can. Okay. We should put that in the array. Oh, it uses water, that's why. Why isn't that mixing? Is this an assembler recipe or is it a mixer recipe? It's a freaking assembler recipe, dude. Why is this in a mixer? I probably did it though. Okay, we'll just move it. We'll move it to a... Yeah, I definitely did it. We'll move it to disassembler. Oh my god. It doesn't even need water. It's just a normal assembler recipe. Okay. We can even just move it to our universal array. Let's do that. We want to use our universal for things, so let's put that in. Let's see if that works. Hopefully it'll be faster. And we can cancel the craft so we can get the correct things out. Oh, we got some dense cells through. Nice. Let's craft another 20. We're going to want some dense cell blocks. I don't think these hold that much power. But let's see everything craft. Let's see if these work. Yeah, they're working now. Okay, cool. Awesome. Everything's working so far. Dun, 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 dun. Peaking. I don't see the seeds craft. Oh, the seeds are... Well, the seeds... Yeah, they should be fine. Yeah, they're crafting. Okay, nice. I get scared when I don't see something crafting, but it's probably in a buffer. Nice. Well, the seed's too quick. Oh shit. I wish I could see what recipe I ran. Oh, that one is fine. But the seed's too quick. No, there's no way. What did I run through there? Still waiting at aluminium wire. We're waiting on more cells, or is what's happening? Should be on this one. Some did get made, so. Well, that's incorrect. What is that? That's the wire mill. That's the bending machine. That's incorrect. How long has that been like that? Whoops. Everything looks fine. Wait. This is what's wrong. What is this? What's in this cell? How are these cells getting through? I don't understand. Oh, that's why. It's one of the broken ones. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, don't make this if you're a beginner. Don't make this if you're a beginner. I hope Emma has a better time than this. Alright, there we go. And we'll just chuck this diamond lens back in here. We might need to re-queue that recipe. Okay, let's go aluminium cable. Let's just check it works. I think we're going to be waiting on EBF. Yeah, fuck. That's fine. But we got energy cells crafting. I think we can test this. I think we're ready to test this. The only thing we need to do is we need to change the direction of the activity detector covers. We're going to need to put them in 2 more directions. Specifically only for this array. This array. So we had more. We definitely had more. Let's just look in mainnet. So the way these are going to spawn in is they're going to spawn in facing this way. And we're going to need a detection cover on this side and this side. So we're going to have to add that to all 30 of these, which is kind of annoying. But oh well, so be it. We have to do it. We need to add it like this. That's just the price you have to pay for symmetrical setups. We should probably remove the bottom one as well, since we don't need it. But we'll keep it so we can copy it. I just want to show this off for tomorrow. Hopefully I can be on tomorrow. But I just want to get this working. Okay, let's copy this. Because the machine room setup is kind of nutty. I'm not going to lie. It looks so nice. Does this even use any power? I've not seen it go down from 24% after all these copies. All right. Awesome. And we're going to want to filter these in the formation plane. Just so it can't place anything else down. And then we'll need to filter it in the other place as well. The output net and the storage net. Done. 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 Perfect. Cool. And we'll go down here. And we're going to shove it into right. Yeah. We're going to place this like that. Oh, assembling machines are the wrong way around. It should be like this. Ah, maybe that's why that was getting cooked. No, that should be fine. There's still 29 idle machines right there. And we're just going to add it to the invert bus down here. Where the output is. Boom. Cool. It should be good, and we should be good to just place it into this net. And we should be okay to test it now. Please don't say it was my stupid aluminium. That's where it was. Which would just be one of these ones that was stuck. Assembler circuit 0. That's so old, that circuit. We shouldn't have those anymore. Okay, that's just output stuff. So I'm glad we're getting those out the way. Those are so old. So you end up finding old mistakes from ages ago just popping up in cells. And this is probably also going to be assembler type 0s, I'm guessing. We'll see. Yeah, there's old mistakes. Oh my god. Okay, now these are coming through. Nice. And this one's going to be another wire mill. That's fucked up. Okay. Yeah. Nothing in there. Okay, so it's very prone to fuck ups. So if you fuck up once, you really have to deal with the consequences. But I think we just have to get it correct. All right. Put that in here. And then we'll double check these don't have any. This has an issue. Same issues like last time. They had the weird subnet, and there's going to be a machine in here. Okay, we'll get this machine out. Bang. What are you looking at? You occasionally play with A2, but the stuff you're making is insane. We are making a Universal Singleblock crafting array. Shove that in. Perfect. It is, yes, it's pretty advanced. no one really does this. Like maybe a couple people would do it. But it basically should be able to process any recipe in the game, or early game, in just these modules. And then I've recently upgraded a few more, so they come in through here. We're going to test this now to see if it works. Hopefully it does. I'll be very surprised if it does work first try, because there is a lot of components to making this work. And as you can see, there is a cell in here. So did we send some items of engravers back? So we haven't put the covers on here yet. I just realized. Let's go get some conveyor covers. And we'll see what's in that cell, and we'll see if it outputs. That might be where the missing... We did have a missing machine, and this might be where it is. So should process into here. And I believe there's a missing machine in there. So we're going to take that out. And this redstone didn't seem to work. Didn't seem to work. I hope it works. Okay. Well, we're going to try Q something. Hopefully it doesn't go all haywire. Because the redstone didn't seem to work. I am very surprised. That should be a pretty solid circuit. And we'll check what's in here. It should be, if I had to guess, it's going to be 8 gold plates. Oh, we can press U on it. Yeah, 8 gold plates, diamond lens, and one of the old machines that we had. We don't really need to change it, since our maximum power level for these machines now is only 8. But we might want to change it when we upgrade to 16. All right, let's try Q some engraver recipes. We're going to double check no other, because we're missing one more engraver, I remember. We're going to double check no of the other ones are in here. They'll be in cells now, so. Yeah, nothing. Okay, let's go. Yo, Kuki, how are we going? I'm just casually in my HV high voltage world, cooking some things. Currently, I'm putting a universal automation in my clean room, and we're about to test if it works or not. So wish me luck. I just queued it. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. So all of the items... Okay, the bending machines are working. So this is the preliminary step for that recipe for the engravers. So all the bending machines are fired up, and it looks like our circuit isn't working. I think the circuit's not working, guys. What have we done wrong? It's not processing. Will this process? Is it because it can't receive power through this? Oh, I haven't connected the power yet. Fuck. Oh, shit. Will that power? I guess it doesn't power through this output. Oh, shit. Oh, we might have to think this through again. Shit. Okay, well, I guess we can't power it through that. I thought we could. I know you can output through there, or you can input through there. I'm pretty sure. So we might have to change the setup a little bit to allow for that. Will we just move these annihilation planes so they face the output? Okay, so let's figure this out. We have a lot of random shit now. Damn, that sucks. Okay. Let's cancel this recipe so none of the other ones get queued. Oh, that's why we test. Is there a way to detect when an ME cell is full? You can kind of detect it. Hang on, sorry. You can kind of detect when it's full. Using an IO port. I don't actually know like a proper way to detect it though. Sorry. That's not going to be a detection though with an IO port. How would you detect if an ME cell is full? Let me think. One way you could do it. It's pretty convoluted. But you could keep attempting to insert an item into a cell. You just keep inserting it and exerting it, right? Inserting it and taking it out. There are ways to do that. And when the item can't insert anymore, you can detect that. And that'll detect when it's full. But I don't know any ways to detect when it's directly full. Okay, we're going to change this a little bit. So we need to change it so that these formation planes output, oh, they're going to be different. Fuck. Okay. Let me cook. Let me cook 1 sec. So the why the K rolling is going to be kind of annoying. But we can make it work. So we want the formation planes on the output. Let's remove these cables. Just because this is a condensed setup, it couldn't be easy, right? It couldn't be too easy. Had to be difficult. Ah, my God. Okay. The redstone is going to be fucking different. Oh, my God. Ah, pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. We could use export buses. Is there a video to explain how my universal automation works? No, not currently. I do plan to make a video on this once I've fleshed out all of the bugs. So there's still quite a few design uncertainties that I have currently. And once I've ironed those out, I'll probably write a video. I'll probably write it. I've been thinking for a little bit. I don't know how I'm going to write it, but I'll probably write it in the perspective of Greg Tech in general. And I'll explain how Greg Tech works. Because I think this is pretty interesting. Just for someone who's never played Greg Tech to learn about as well. So I want to write about it so that any player can understand what's kind of happening. So, fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to test. Let's test this real quick. So let's grab one of our engravers. All of our engravers just went to the abyss. Engraver. Can we output? Can we input using hulls and a conveyor? Oh, soy's on. And a hopper. Damn, soy's always on. Soy's always on. How are we going, soy? I know you're watching my stream. Can we input into here? Let's look at like a gold plate. Can we input into here? Shit. No, no. Okay. I thought you would be able to. Did you message? Oh, sorry. How are we going? Am I going to be on for the moon event? Hopefully. Hopefully. I swear this worked before. This universal setup can be used in HV or early EV. I am currently in HV at the moment. So you could use it. You could use it if you wanted to. I guess. Let's try extract. Okay, let's put a diamond lens and it's a lot of effort. So I don't know if I'd recommend it, but if you're up for the challenge, why not? Why not, right? But it's pretty complex. Okay, let's see if we can output from here. I just want to test. I'm pretty sure you can. So we might be able to switch out the hull for the input bus. What is the time? It's 1 AM already. Okay, we can. So we might have to change this up real quick on here, where we're going to use input buses instead. Is it the same concept as the old video of 9? I mean, all universals have a similar concept, but this universal is cool, right? Let me show you. So we've got this array here. This array can process any single block in the game. So it can process wire mill, bending machine, assembling machine, forming press, macerator, whatever. And it will automatically switch out the single block with the respected NC. So we can co-process and parallel as many single blocks as we want and whatever single blocks we want. So let's say we want like 1,000,000 iron rods. This is the easiest recipe to test. We queue those and these should start piling up. You'll see all of the wire mills getting inserted into here in the formation planes, and they will start crafting iron ingots. And you'll see all 16 of these arrays being paralleled simultaneously. And then let's say we wanted some bolts or something. Let's cancel this recipe. Let's cancel this recipe. What if we wanted some bolts? Right. Let's say we wanted 1,000 titanium bolts. Once these are done, bolts will start coming through, and you'll see all of the cells being queued up probably around here. I don't know, I can't remember which one. One of these interfaces will have probably the first one, will have a bunch of ME cells, and if I click Q on them, this one will be processing bolts. You see one ingot here, one shaped bolt. Yeah, all of these are queuing bolts now, and we see those being queued. And they will slowly get cycled, and you'll see another one being placed. Some more rods. You probably see rods for a bit, but bolts will come through eventually. Eventually. And yeah, I can do basically any machine. And currently I'm trying to implement a design in my clean room. It's a bit tighter, so we do have to do it a little bit differently. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be taking this out. We have to take these out, and we have to do power. We can do power still through the middle. But we're going to have to do it a little bit more convoluted. So let's go like this. And we'll go, oh shit. We have to destroy all of these ones. So this is this is going to be a little bit annoying because we have to make it slightly more compact. But we can make it work. We can still make it work, I believe. And I think this will be really cool since it normally does look cool when you have really complex setups in a small space. And I think the redstone might be a bit scuffed for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Technically, if we always pattern these below 64 items, this should also work. So right now it should work. So let's try. We do have one loaded up there. I don't think it has any of the correct stuff in it though. So let's break it. It looks like this circuit is working. Wait, let's try. So if we invert this and then it should break it. I don't know why it's not breaking this thing. Let's try again. Maybe the output net isn't accepting it. Let me think real quick. It's not toggling. Okay, that works. Okay, let's rotate these. Shit, that just broke it. There's something incorrect with this redstone, and I don't know what it is. What are these item detector covers on in here? They're normal. Are we somehow, like, quasi-powering this through something? I actually don't know what's happening. Because these should be working. Let's chuck it a normal engraver through here. And we'll pretend it starts processing. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. Okay, let's start processing something. Why is this interacting differently? Why is it interacting differently? This makes no sense to me. Is it because... Oh, I know why. 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 We're going to have to change all these engravers again. You see, currently, we have a cover on the bottom side of it. And what this cover is doing and why it's wrong is because it's powering this toggle bus. So as soon as it gets powered and these turn on, it's insta breaking it. Okay, I see. I see. What's wrong here? Yeah, we're still ironing out issues, guys. Don't worry. What's in here? An engraver got cooked, but there shouldn't be engravers going into here, so that's just a residual thing. This setup is for the love of the game. Hi, Doug. Missed most of the Universal streams due to uni. What was the purpose of switching machines and circuits on demand? Less total machines was a limitation, power, or space. This is more just for fun. It's more just to prove that it's possible. It's just a cool project to work on, but you can parallel 16 of any machine in the game. That's kind of the point. 16 of any machine and any recipe with the same 16 modules. We are going to have to change this one more time. This engraver stuff. But hopefully after this it should work. I don't see why it shouldn't. We have lost a lot of engravers. They're probably going to end up in like some cell somewhere and they'll come through eventually. We've lost like 10 engravers. I actually don't know where they are. Because they're not here or here. I wonder if they're like queued. Like queued in cells down here. Okay, none of them are here. Let's just double check. Okay, there's one in here. Oh shit. Well, I know where they all are. There's something definitely not working in this module. Definitely not working in this module. So there's 6 of them. Why are they all just entering through here? What the heck? Shadow cover. Enable redstone. Oh, it's because they're cycling instantly. That's why. Yeah, okay, let's fix this up. And we'll double check there's no other ones. Okay, cool. And we'll just empty this all into mainnet and we'll just pull the engravers out. That's fine. All right. Okay, we got all the engravers almost. All 32 now. Okay, these are all 32. Awesome. That's what we originally had. That's the first time I've seen all 32 of one of the machines. And what we're going to do is we're going to need to take all the bottom covers off. Oh, this is not going to work. We have to put them on the other way because we're going to be taking off the wrong covers. Okay, let's do it like this. Yeah, we'll switch to big multi blocks in EV. This setup is really easy to convert to the normal universals. I think my loader design, this loader design is pretty efficient. It's really quick and it should just work straight up for normal universals. What is the input filter? What is that? Okay. Well, let's remove all these covers. I don't think I've ever used input filter on a single block. Nice. Okay, and then these ones we just have to change. Cool. Yeah, this is literally just a flex. Basically. Like if you're speedrunning the game, you're not gonna be building this. There's no way. Bang, bang. What is different? What is different? It should all be the same. Cool. And now we're gonna have to change the filters one more time. One more time, guys. Let's see if we can memory card it this time. And then hopefully this works and we'll just have to add import covers on it. I mean, we don't have to. We can just pattern it correctly, but I would prefer to do it right. There we go. And then we'll just shove another filter down here into here. Cool. And then we'll just go like this. We'll insert these, put it through here. That should fill those up. We'll get these cells that are empty down here and we'll reinsert them so everything refills itself. Some of these do have different MBT values for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we'll see if that matters. It does matter, but we'll see what we can insert. Okay, we can insert them all except this one. And that's because it has a restricted output. I wish there was like a cell reformat. I guess I can you craft them in your inventory? I think you can. Oh, you can craft them to that. I guess that works. All right. Moment of truth. Okay. Let's try to do this again. I'm going to double check one more time that everything is configured correctly. Yeah. The only thing that we can do differently is we can add these export buses. We could even do them like along here or something. I'm not sure. We could figure something out. But hopefully this works second try. Hopefully this works second try. Let's try the engraved gold chips. And if this does work, are we very happy? Are we very happy? It's working, it's working. Oh my god, finally. Finally, oh my god. Okay, we're good, guys. Oh yeah, we need to add those diamond lenses back. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Thank you, Joseph. But there is excessive amounts in this subnet, so it doesn't matter too much. Yes, it's working. Fuck yeah. Okay, we got Universal in our clean room. This does look wrong though. This here, this circuit. Why is it on? They shouldn't be on while processing. Because that's going to fuck up the cells. Yeah. So something is wrong and I'm not sure what it is. This RS latch is wrong. But this one's working fine. Why are these incorrect? So they're processing items, but they're not. Okay, wait till somehow fix this. I'm not sure what is incorrect. Okay, we'll put that through. Doesn't even want to go through. Let's lag. We're lagging a little bit. Okay. Yeah, why? Okay, let's toggle this again. So this is technically trying to process, we'd pretend it is. Okay, and then it goes to the right state. Let's try put another one in. And we'll pretend it's trying to process. Okay, and it toggled. We just have to get these all in the right state. I'm not sure why some of them, they all just went through for some. Lagging again. Okay, that one's working. Yeah, so not all of them are working for some reason, but... Is it because some of these... Wait, why would they be broken? In, out, in, out. Like this one's working. No, it's not. There's something wrong with this. I feel like this is the only one that's working correctly. Are we somehow powering... Is this state still somehow powering like something through the block? Okay, this is interesting. Let's try again. Pretty sure these are the exact same. Yo, Ricky, how we going? So there's some issue for some reason. Yeah, it is dumping multiple craft cells. I'm not sure why. I feel like this cell is somehow getting powered by like this component, which wouldn't make sense to me. I think there's some like redstone jank that's happening. But these are all set up the same, like exactly the same. How do we test this? How can we test this? We can remove this cell and just put a chest there for now. And we can cycle cells through. Yeah, but why would this be happening? I think these cells are correct though. Yeah, okay. So we do have some pre-filled cells. Let's see if we can just shove one in. So this thinks it has an item in it. Okay, if we turn this around, this thinks it has an item in it. So if we shove this in, we'll start processing. We'll hold the state cell, right? And then it will break it when it finishes. Just finished work and loading GTH. Let's go. Nice. What texture pack are we using? I'm not using a texture pack. I am using some shaders, yeah. I'm using Samps's complementary. Okay, this one works. Let's try this one. Okay, let's do the exact same test. We're going to turn this around. So it thinks it's processing. Out, in, out. And we'll try to load this up. We'll go. We'll see if that works. It should work. It looks like it's working. And then this one was problematic. This one was problematic. It was accepting a bunch of cells for some reason. Is the interval? Why isn't that triggering? Have you tried the Twist Space Edition? No, I have not. Do these toggle latches need to be shift clicked? Hang on. Maybe that's the issue. One sec. Ah. Oh, shit. Shit. We've worked it out. We've worked it out. Okay. Ah, shit. I didn't realize they were directionality based. Oh, shit. Well, that's good to know. That's really good to know. Let me tell Emma that. Emma's having issues with something else, I think. That's good to know. Now it thinks it's processing though when it shouldn't be. But it's got a bunch of cells in, so that's probably why. Cool. Okay, all those cells are good. Okay, we've almost fixed all our problems. That's really good to know. Really helpful. What we just discovered today, that RS latches are invertible. I did not know that. I really should have known that. Yeah, we got a lot of cells to get through. Actually, we can test these in other machines. So it works out well. All right. Let's invert this. And we'll invert this. And we'll test these guys out. Chuck that one in there. Chuck that one in there. And then we'll invert this one and we'll test this one out as well. We'll make sure they're all working. And then we will try to do a craft from scratch. It looks like these aren't triggering correctly still. But I'll take the benefit of the doubt. Okay, that triggers right. That triggers right. That triggered correctly. Okay, these should be fine. And we'll check no more cells are in here. so it doesn't fuck it up. And we should be good now. Okay, let's try again. I hope you like diagnosing things for several days. All right, let's put these in. Let's get them out. Let's get the engravers out. And we'll try craft some more crystal chips. We'll check there's no clogs on the main array. I don't think there is. I can't see any. Yeah, we're good. And we'll chuck in another 1,000 of these. These should have already started in our array down here. It looks like these are cooked for some reason still. Are we using... Why are they cooked? I didn't run into this issue before. We might have to sort this out tomorrow. I don't have all night to debug. Okay, we'll check this is working. This one looks like it's working for some reason. We should have made sure all of these are the exact same before we... Yeah, 100% works, this one. Because there's different types of RS latches. Okay, those look right. These ones look like it's inversed. Holy shit. That's a lot. Okay, after this finishes processing, that should break and that should work. We're making those sure it's the exact same. This again is... Okay, well, is different. No, it's the same. But it should have finished. Fucking hell, dude. I had never had this much issues with RS latches not behaving. For some reason, these aren't the same. They're like inverted for some reason. Is this only an issue because I'm trying to do it on that side? I think all of these ones seem to be working. All this side. Apparently this one isn't. Okay, let's cancel the craft. Fuck. And we'll make sure they're all the same. I know the bottom one definitely works. Good night, good night. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed soon as well. Okay, this one 100% works. So we need to copy this one and make sure they're all like this when it's finished. Should we finish now? So in, out, out, in. That should have destroyed. Oh, it's only fucking up because we still have cells left over. Okay, that is the exact same. Exact same. Exact same. Exact same. Those shouldn't misbehave. Right. Now these ones. This one was a big misbehaving. But as you can see, this is on a different angle when it's on for some reason. It's really weird. Okay, now it's on the same one. Okay, that one looked like it worked. That one looked like it worked. Nice. We're getting progress. Okay, we'll do one more test. We'll do one more test after this. And we'll make sure these are all the exact same. They look the exact same to me. For some reason, we somehow fucked it up when we were turning them over. Okay, so this should be perfectly... Yeah, it's perfectly mimicking this one. We'll do one more queue. What is that crafting? We'll do one more queue. Making bolts. I wonder where those are. Hopefully we didn't somehow avoid those. We'll do one more, we'll go engraved. And we'll see if they work. If they don't, then we're leaving it for tomorrow. Because I am cooked. I have no idea why these are misbehaving. They shouldn't be. This array looks fine. Look, it's already fucked up. It's already fucked up. Some issue with this on the side. There's no way it's like directionally incorrect. Yeah. This one works, but this one doesn't. I really do wonder why that's the case. Because these are exactly the same. And this redstone is exactly the same. Oh, cheese, how are we going? All right, we're gonna have to figure this out later. Sorry, guys. Does this one work? Okay, we'll see if this one works. I think this one is working. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Kinda. I wish the setup worked, but this one works. Legit. Nothing is different. Nothing is different. And for some reason, the infinite cells are just getting entered through here. What are we trying to do? We're doing universal automation in the clean room. We might just disable this one for now because this one looks cooked. I don't know why this one isn't working. So what we can do is we can just wrench this and all the cells will just get omitted. And we can just process all the items. We can double check everything else with these, which is probably a good idea. And if any of them don't work, we're going to just remove them from that storage bus. Because there's no reason why they shouldn't be working. So okay, we'll test all of them on this side. I believe they all should be working. Shit. Well, obviously that one's not going to work because there was no items in there. It looks complicated. Yeah, it's a little bit complicated. There's a few components. Oh, it must have taken all of the items out with it. Oh well. I think that one's working. I think it's just this one that isn't working for some reason. And I have no idea why. Zero idea. In, out, out, in. Yeah, there's zero reason for that not to work. Everything else looks fine. So we'll just make sure no cells can enter into that. We'll see if this finishes processing. Let's see if it does. Yeah, look, now it works randomly. Why does it work now? What the fuck? For some reason, like multiple cells are being let through. And I don't know why. Yeah, and it just killed itself again. Yeah. Whatever. We're going to head to bed now, I think. No, we'll do one more test. We're going to do one more test. One more test, guys. I'm a little bit addicted to testing this thing. I really want this to work for tomorrow. Just so I can show people. And if all of the other ones do work, which it seems like they are, it will be good. They should start coming soon. Yeah, we can just disconnect all the ones that don't work and then we'll just rebuild it or something. I'm really not sure why they don't work. Have we got an A2 connection wrong? Doesn't seem like it. It seems like everything's fine. Why are you detecting items in the hull that's next to the IO port? This one here. Because we're detecting when an item gets cycled through this to lock this card. And that's what this latch is for. So it's locking this shutter module cover with the machine controller cover. So currently this has redstone, so it's enabled. So this hull is open. The shutter cover is open. And once an item goes through it, this hatch turns off, this signal turns off, so this hull closes. And there will be one cell in this IO port. So that's the logic. There is probably another way to do that. That was the best, most consistent way I could find, but it seems to be directional to when it's working. Also, where is all the cells for the bender? We have to add some more cells in here. It's fine. Oh my god, too many issues, guys. Don't make this. Don't make this. It's like working, but not. We're out of cells. We're out of ordinary average cells. And I know why. It's because these are different MBT values. It's 100% the reason. Like 1000% of the reason. So let's create new ones. I've also taken so many cells out of the system. Let's add a few more cells. Okay, there we go. No, we want our healing axe. Okay, now they're processing. Yeah, we'll just add a cells. Nice. Let's go get these cells that are down here. We're going to dump all these and then we'll go check the clean room one more time. I really do think there's another better way to insert one cell only. in one of these since we can. Comparators do work. We just need a comparator that works every tick. I didn't know comparators work. It's really annoying for manual. For doing it manually because they don't update when you put the cell in manually. Okay, this one is not MBT for some reason. So let's add that in. They should all start popping off. And these should start working. New term and shiny bucket. How are we going? Welcome, welcome. I am pretty much going to end stream, so unfortunate timing, but thank you for the raid. How's your stream? We're just doing some final tests of our Universal. We've got some really weird edge cases with some of these setups that are exactly the same as the others. So I'm doing that a quick test before bed. And this one also fucks up for some reason. Why does this one scuff up? Okay, let's remove the storage bus from this. All right, we'll investigate these tomorrow. We'll investigate this one tomorrow because I can't be bothered dealing with it. I actually have no reason why these two in specific are just getting cooked. And this one? Is this one fine? And this one. No, this is the one we're looking at. Yeah, it's just that this one and that one is just getting cooked for some reason with cells. I don't know why though. You found that too of Universal, that these like redstone is inconsistent? It's this redstone here for some reason here that's letting more cells keep coming in as soon as one of these come in. And I'm not sure why. I have no idea why. I have a feeling. No, I don't know. Like these ones are working. This module right here is working perfectly fine. This module right here is working perfectly fine, but these two are not. And this one is cooked. This one is working fine. I feel like there's some sort of like redstone power, like this RL sledge is somehow powering. It's not powering through there. We would know. Well, the covers are not the issue because these setups are working perfectly. So what we have is we have the conveyors entering every 1 second. So we're guaranteed for these covers to pick up that item. The delay for this is every 5 ticks. Delay for this is every 1 tick. I don't think we can we decrease this? We could decrease this. I'm not sure if that would help. But we can try to do that. But it shouldn't make a difference because everything is the same. You think they should be in 1 millisecond? Maybe. But that would only be required that if we were using the Why is everyone switching so quick? Seems like it's working there. If we were using filter conveyor covers, hang on. I swear this just switched. Oh, it didn't. Oh, shit. It did not like me being in the GUI while it broke. That one's working fine. I don't know. I don't know. Well, we'll switch them to 1 tick. I don't think any of our other ones are in 1 tick though. They could be actually because we did just copy them. Maybe it could be. I'm trying to think. Because it should be every second a cell should be getting inserted. Alright, let's take these out. We'll see if we get any more issues after this. We did disconnect these two. We'll do one more test. We'll disconnect this one as well. Just in case. And if all the other ones are consistent, I'll be happy because I want to be able to showcase this tomorrow. we'll see if that cycles correctly. Okay, that cycled correctly. That's fine. See if this one cycles correctly. Cycled correctly. See if this one works. That one's working. That one's working. That one's working. Yeah, they're all working. Maybe it was the one tick. Do we have one tick on all of these? I don't know. No, these are 5 ticks and they work fine. But we should decrease them all to 1 tick. We definitely should be doing that. Let me run some more cases. So we'll go this. We'll test this one because this is one we did disconnect. This is incorrect. This is one we did disconnect though. That one seems perfectly fine. That is working now? Or what? Or is this one that's broken? This one is broken for some reason. I'm so confused to why this one breaks. The redstone is exactly the same. This cover is exactly the same. There's no items in here. And why is it positive now? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna need some sleep. This is why this one's disconnected. All the other ones seem like they're working. Now this one broke. Yeah, this is fucked. What is happening, dude? Maybe we should have just kept them separate. But I think the ones that we did disconnect, I think all the other ones are fine. Well, this one's not working now, so I don't know. I'll diagnose it tomorrow. I'll disconnect all of them except one, and then I'll make sure it's, yeah, fine. I'll keep adding one at a time. Normal diagnosis steps. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed. Good night, guys. Have fun. Let's see if anyone else is streaming. GTNH. Really not many. Good night, Soy. Wow, on your main account. Crazy. Good night. I'll figure that out. There might be a better way to insert cells, maybe.